Michael Perry, you know, one of our big stars here, the King of Violence, he titles himself, and you know, he's had such a rise in the sport. Now he's up against you know, a little dweeb of a thing in a fight this weekend that we're all.
Conor McGregor and Jake Paul's animosity has hit a boiling point, erupting in a fiery exchange at a recent bare-knuckle fighting championship (BKFC) press conference. McGregor, known for his sharp tongue and unfiltered opinions, showed no mercy as he verbally assaulted Jake Paul, the controversial YouTuber turned boxer. The tension between McGregor and Paul has been building for years, with both fighters frequently trading barbs through social media and interviews.
You won't fight me either, so once I knock out Mike Perry, Conor McGregor, let's run it, but you won't do it because you know what's going to happen. You saw what I did to Nate Diaz, who you went toe-to-toe with. So Conor McGregor, lay off the cocaine, get in the gym, and start.
McGregor's appearance at the BKFC event was initially to support his teammate, Mike Perry, who is set to face Jake Paul in the ring. However, it quickly became evident that McGregor had more on his mind than just offering his support. As McGregor took the stage, he immediately launched into an attack on Jake Paul, dismissing him as a little dweeb and a YouTuber playing dress-up. McGregor's disdain for Paul was palpable as he warned, "You think you're tough? You're fighting one of my guys, and Perry is going to make you eat those words. Don't even think about looking my way, you little fella. You're not on my level." This wasn't a spur-of-the-moment outburst. McGregor's animosity towards Paul has been simmering for a long time. Jake Paul, never one to back down from a challenge, has been calling out McGregor for years, seeking a high-profile fight. It seems Paul's persistence has finally paid off, as McGregor appears more than willing to step into the ring to settle their differences if Perry doesn't do the job first. Mike Perry, known as Platinum Perry, is a seasoned fighter with a reputation for his brutal and relentless style. Unlike some of Paul's previous opponents, who were often perceived as past their prime or outside their element, Perry is a formidable adversary. McGregor's confidence in Perry is clear as he warns Paul not to underestimate his opponent. Mike Perry isn't like the guys you've faced before. He's no washed-up athlete or a cherry-picked fighter. He's a bare-knuckle brawler, and he's going to give you a run for your money. Jake Paul's boxing career has been marked by controversy and skepticism, with critics often accusing him of handpicking opponents to enhance his record. However, his upcoming bout with Perry is different. Perry's credentials and fighting prowess are undeniable, making this fight a genuine test for Paul. As expected, Jake Paul was quick to respond to McGregor's scathing remarks. In true Paul fashion, he used the opportunity to draw even more attention to the fight, hyping up the event and fueling the already intense rivalry. Paul's response was fiery and direct, promising to not only defeat Perry but also expose the BKFC as an organization. "Conor, you think you can talk down to me? I'm going to beat Perry and show everyone that I'm the real deal. BKFC won't know what hit them." Paul's confidence and bravado are well known, but he faces a significant challenge in Perry. McGregor's words have added a new layer of intensity to the upcoming fight, making it one of the most anticipated matchups in recent memory. The bad blood between McGregor and Paul has only heightened the stakes, with fans eagerly awaiting the outcome. The BKFC press conference served as a prelude to what promises to be a thrilling and high-stakes fight. With McGregor's harsh words and Paul's defiant response, the stage is set for an explosive encounter. Whether Mike Perry can deliver on McGregor's promise or if Jake Paul will continue his winning streak remains to be seen, but one thing is certain: the world will be watching. As the fight approaches, the rivalry between McGregor and Paul continues to captivate fans, adding drama and excitement to an already electrifying event. This showdown is more than just a fight. It's a clash of egos and a battle for supremacy.
The rivalry between Jake Paul and Conor McGregor has reached a fever pitch, with their latest exchange igniting the boxing world. The bad blood between these two has been simmering for nearly 5 years, and it's only intensified in recent weeks. McGregor, ever the provocateur, unleashed a scathing tirade against Paul during a recent BKFC press conference. His comments, referring to Paul as a little dweeb and a YouTuber playing dress-up, were designed to provoke, and they did just that. Paul didn't take McGregor's remarks lightly. In response, he launched a blistering counterattack, hitting McGregor where it hurts. He criticized the Irishman's alleged substance abuse issues, questioned his discipline, and highlighted McGregor's dismal 1-3 record since 2018. Paul's vitriol didn't stop there. He also took aim at the entire BKFC organization. "I'm going to show what I can do against their best fighter on Saturday night," Paul declared. "I'm going to embarrass their whole league. These brawler guys, they don't know the sweet science. They're just street fighters who have no idea what they're doing." The fight between Mike Perry and Jake Paul is already brimming with drama and controversy, and it's clear that this clash has only fueled the anticipation. The public has been clamoring for a matchup between Paul and McGregor, with both fighters being major pay-per-view draws. While Paul has been consistently vocal about wanting a fight with McGregor, the notorious one seems less inclined to entertain the idea. McGregor, who has built his career on facing the best in the world, seems to view Paul as more of a sideshow than a serious contender. For McGregor, fighting Paul would be akin to stepping into a WWE ring, entertainment rather than genuine competition. McGregor's focus is on legacy and challenging himself against the finest in the sport, rather than engaging in a spectacle. On the other hand, Paul is convinced that McGregor is afraid of him. According to Paul, McGregor's avoidance of a fight is a sign of fear. Conor's been hiding behind excuses. He's making big claims about fighting this guy and that guy, but the reality is he's scared of me, Paul asserted. "I'm the one running this show now, not some washed-up MMA fighter." The press conference also stirred up another intriguing angle. Paul claimed that UFC President Dana White had promised Perry a lucrative contract if he could knock Paul out. Dana White said he'd give Perry a UFC contract if he knocks me out. Paul stated, "Well, Dana, you can rip up that contract because I'm going to take Perry down. All your MMA fighters have been trying to take me out, but it only makes me bigger." Mike Perry, who fought in the UFC from 2016 to 2021, has since made a name for himself in the BKFC. With an impressive record of 5 wins and no losses in bare-knuckle boxing, including a knockout victory over former UFC middleweight champion Luke Rockhold, Perry is a formidable opponent for Paul. In the midst of this heated buildup, it's worth noting that Paul's plans extend beyond his bout with Perry. Fans were eagerly anticipating a showdown between Paul and the legendary Mike Tyson, but Tyson's recent withdrawal due to a serious ulcer flare-up has postponed that fight. Instead, Paul will face Perry this weekend, but the Tyson clash has been rescheduled for November 15th. This fight promises to be a historic clash of eras, with Tyson's legacy in the ring and Paul's burgeoning career set to collide. Should Paul emerge victorious against Perry, it could pave the way for a potential bout with McGregor. A win against Tyson would undoubtedly enhance Paul's credentials and might just be the key to making a McGregor fight a reality. As the fight world watches with bated breath, the tension between Paul and McGregor continues to build. Will McGregor finally agree to a showdown with Paul, or will the notorious one remain focused on his own path? Only time will tell. For now, fans should buckle up and stay tuned as this captivating saga unfolds. Don't forget to share your thoughts in the comments and hit that like button if you enjoyed the update. Subscribe to the channel for more boxing news and analysis. See you in the next video.